I really dislike this game. Well, let's just talk about the positives here because don't want to rag on a game too much. This game visually looks really cool. It's not like beautiful or anything, but aesthetically it just looks nice. I'm not sure who came up with the idea of making paper cutouts in indie games, but every single indie game that I've seen it in, this is probably like the least visually stimulating that I've seen in all of them. But even this one, which looks kind of like a Flash game, has been cut out into like game pieces. Even then, this game looks great. Like, it just looks good. So I really enjoy not only the visual design but the UI. The UI in this game is pretty good. This is the main menu, and click exit right here. Go to the map right here. Go into my inventory right here. Go into talk to the trader, buy stuff. Of course, you got item repair and all that stuff. So you can pretty much access all your things right here. So yeah, it's really cool. So let's go into the design. I mean, I'm still not done with the visual design because look at this. Look at that. Okay, skip that. This, I mean, come on, boy. You seeing this? Oh man, that looks so nice. I love it how when all the stuff drops down. Okay, it's pretty much like the only thing I have left. Okay, let me go back to the exit map. So that's the only, like, I don't think I have anything good left to say. Let me show you. Let me pick a character, not a mage or anything like that. Just pick a warrior. Okay, so in this you just go through like each of these are slightly procedurally generated, but at the same time they do have their own missions, and you just go through these, and just like a world in Mario, you go through a number of them, then you go to world 2 something, 3 something. It's just the way it works. So let me talk about what I don't like about this game. Okay. So this game is slightly procedurally generated in this aspect right here. So you're rolling for it. Monsters are 10% stronger. Potions heal you more. So it's either like it'll be good or it'll be bad. And they're very, like sometimes it's 20% more damage or something gay like that. So yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's just like, I don't feel like it necessarily adds anything. It just makes it more annoying, and I could just quit out of the game if it's like not beneficial to me. It's really just annoying. Having monsters do more damage to me is not fun. It's not a fun perk or nerf or anything like that. So yeah, it's just it's not good. And the level of procedurally generated there is in this is it's so it doesn't even matter. Like, I mean, it's just like the levels are kind of irrelevant, and this is kind of like all I do as a warrior, which is go in and I smack them. I do have abilities, but they're just like more damage, and yeah, so what I'm trying to get at is this game kind of feels like I'm doing the same thing over and over, because the procedurally generated aspect doesn't really add anything to it, I feel. And the gameplay, I'm just kind of like attacking, using ability. And then I'm almost dead. Do I have a potion? Oh, I don't even have any potions. Yeah, I didn't come in here with any potions. Well, anyhow, So that's kind of the whole thing. You do have objectives, but usually it's just like explore the whole place, and then you'll just do the objective by the time you've explored everything. So yeah, it's kind of the whole game. You just go through these places and you attack stuff, and it's very basic. I guess the question you want to ask me is why don't I just pick a different character, because warriors tend to be the most basic. But the problem I have with mages and classes like that is they run off a mana pool, and you got to use mana potions. Let's go back to the main menu. See, I don't have any health potions right here. And, you know, since I don't have any health potions, I'm pretty much screwed. Same thing with mana potions if I'm picking a mage character. So that's the problem I have with mage characters. Is right now I'm screwed because I don't have any health potions. But as a mage, you got to have mana and health potions. So, you know, you're probably thinking that's probably not that much to manage. So why care? Okay, so the way you get health potions in this game, as far as I can tell, is through the shopkeeper. And let's check out how much the shopkeeper has that I can purchase. Okay, let me go buy some potions because I need potions. I have 0 right now. So let's see what I can do. I can buy 1 potion. You seeing this? You seeing this right now? 1 potion, 1 health potion, and then mana. Maybe it's always random. 3 mana potions. So if I'm picking a mage, I have to get mana and health. You feeling me? So this is like, as far as I know, this is literally the only way to get these things. Also, one more way is to do the first mission. In the first mission, it's a tutorial mission, and it gives you health and mana potions. So I could grind that for about, I don't know, like multiple hours to get infinite amount of health potions and mana potions. But if I pick a mage, I have to just grind the first mission more, and hope just this trader is selling me the potions. So getting potions in this game is a pain in the dick. It's a pain in the balls. And using mage characters, which seems like it could be more engaging, just makes it more tedious because I have to get these literally, like, I don't even know, diamond like resources. Oh man, they're so, oh my, why do you make health potions so hard to get? Why do you make mana potions so hard to get? I understand I could just do the first mission again, but I don't want to grind the first mission a million times over. That's not what I want to do. Why don't you just let me purchase the health potions? Why don't you let me craft them? Am I missing something? Can I craft health potions? That's probably one of the worst parts about the game, is that they made health potions and mana potions a pain to get. So I used to use a warrior or a Valkyrie. I was using a Valkyrie, and because it's like, why even use a mage if you're gonna give me like a resource that's unattainable by you know, humankind? Why would I even use the class if you're gonna make that annoying? So I usually pick mages in every single game except for this one. That's how much I dislike it. And yeah, so I was playing the Valkyrie, and I was just trying to get to the second place because I didn't want to judge this game, because everything that I played has been terribly boring, just terribly boring. As I've shown you, it's just like you just go, and it feels like everything's exactly the same. It's just like you just go through these places and you just do it over and over. And I understand I could level up and get more abilities, so you just go through it and it just feels all the same. It's so boring, which is kind of a good thing, I guess, if you want something that's simplistic. But this is where like it's a deal breaker, because this being boring wasn't enough for me to stop playing the game. Let me show you what made me stop playing the game. This is what made me dislike the game. This is what made me want to make a video. This is this. So I got to the end. I was playing Valkyrie, and it was just a, you know, regular class where it was such a basic class, and I was just sweeping through all these places, and I got to the last place, and it was just a boss, and the boss happened to look exactly like every other character, except it was slightly bigger. So I didn't even know it was a boss. So I started fighting it, and he started doing max damage on me, and I ended up dying because I didn't use my abilities because I didn't think I would need to. So you know, it's my fault that I died. But the thing is, in this game, what I think is like the most atrocious thing I've seen in a while is when you die in this game, you lose your character, and the only way to get your character back is if you go into this dungeon. And guess what? You can't fight this dungeon unless you level up like crazy by going through these dungeons. So I have to spend an entire hour or more going through all these dungeons and just mindlessly doing it to get to this, just so I can get my character back that I want to play. And then what happens if I die on the boss again, and then I gotta redo it on a different character, and spend another hour going through all these places, just so I can get my character back. I mean, dude, Souls isn't even this punishing. In Souls, you get your character back, you lose your souls, but you don't like lose your character. Like, it's so, I can't even imagine like on higher levels, like once I get to level 2, 3, 4. If I think about it, like I'm playing this game for like 5 hours and I don't lose my character because I'm wrecking, and then I accidentally make a mistake and I die. Now I gotta play all the way with a different character so I can reach and get my character back, just so I can start playing the game where I left off. Dude, this game is bunk. This game is whack. This game is the opposite of cool. Like, oh my god, I'm so unhappy right now just thinking about how I lost my character. This game, oh, I didn't even mention this game has some bugs too, so that doesn't help. This game is, oof. I don't know, bro. It's just my first impressions. Maybe I'm playing this game entirely wrong. Maybe I'm high. Maybe there's something here that I'm not seeing. But I'm just like, there's just some game design choices in this game that completely destroy it. It's a bummer, because the things that I said in the beginning about what were good about it are things I really like, and yeah, the game design is just kind of garbage on some levels. So that's kind of it. I dislike this game, and